My name is Joe Barth. I am the team captain for Cyberdyne for the Nudesic Innovation Challenge, Micro Challenge 2017. Here is the Air Drone 2.0, Guardian Drone Angel. It is being controlled by the Raspberry Pi 3, which is connected to a speaker and then also a microphone. So, in today's demo of Guardian Drone Angel for Micro Challenge 1, sensing and self-updating, we are going to click the microphone button here that we're displaying on the HTML page within the... So we're VNC'd into actually Raspberry Pi, where all the controls are kept. It is displaying from the camera a photo every couple seconds. Once we click the microphone button, it'll start doing that, and then I will actually help it along because it doesn't fly up high enough for it to try to get a picture of me. Once it takes a picture of me and sends it to the Azure Face API, it'll get a response, and then it should say "Found you, Joe," and then it should say, and it should land, and then say "Have a nice day." So let's go ahead and do that. Find Joe. So like I said, we don't have a searching algorithm yet for the drone, so I'll help it.
Found you, Ricky. I hope you are having a great day.
That's not correct. It said found you, Ricky. It's supposed to say find you, Joe. The code must be wrong. Well, since we have continuous integration, let's go ahead and fix it. So that's what we're going to show you now, is how it's going to work with continuous integration. As you can see right now, the web server found me. Let's go and click that off. Let's go to our environment. We use a combination with Heroku and Git. And let's go into the development staging area and see what's wrong with the code. Right now we just have one branch that we deployed for our testing. Change. I know, demoing you're not supposed to fix stuff, but we want to show continuous integration, so we're going to go ahead and do that within the Git. You can anything that's hooked up Visual Studio that can deploy to Git can be used. So it looks like, yep, right here we commented out the correct one, and we'll comment out the one that says Ricky. Got to check your code before you deploy. So let's go ahead and confirm these changes. What it will do within Heroku and Git, it deploys to the staging environment within Heroku, which then you can test the code. It does a couple tests with a continuous integration, which is really cool. Moving forward, we can test code within the Node.js as a group. And you'll be able to see that right here. You can set it to automatically deploy to different environments or within the pipeline. Let's go ahead and look at some of the tests. Right now we have very minimal testing just to make sure Node is running correctly on the code, within the code. So this we believe will become more used in the next couple micro challenges. So everything succeeded, and it looks like it deployed. So now promote to production it just promotes to the environment within Heroku. In order for us to get to master and then have it deploy to the Raspberry Pi, we actually have to do a pull and commit. So we do a pull request, and actually within Heroku, it's pretty cool. When you do a pull request, it creates a review app, and you can, so anybody that does a pull request against master, it'll generate a review app, and before it actually deploys, before you commit to master, so you can have that administrative part of controlling master. So that's pretty cool. So all the checks are done, and if we go here, it'll create a review app. We're not going to look at the review app today, but in the future implementations, we'd want to kind of manage that. So we're going to go ahead and merge to and commit to the master branch, and that'll kick off the production deploy. What we have enabled is a webhook from Git that is set up on a Raspberry Pi. So every time a commit happens to the master branch, right there, it should, via the webhook, pull down the version of the code. So let's go ahead and see what number it is, 4B, 7B, first couple numbers. 4B, 7B, right there, master version. So really, in all aspects, we don't even have to check. And we'll go ahead and start up. The drone web server again. Find Joe.
Found you, Joe. I hope you are having a great day.
Got it. So now, let's move on to the next part of our demo. And what we need to do is actually work with Azure Streaming Analytics and Power BI. So what we want is the data from the drone. And so in order to do that, we actually have an IoT hub instantiated that will collect the data when we click the button hover. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have it fly up, hover, and then it's going to start collecting data. We need to actually turn on the Streaming Analytics job. It's not on already. And then we have a Power BI that'll show the battery and altitude, and it's really cool. So it's running, so that's good. We had it running. If we go and sign in again, hopefully it'll just go right to it. There we go. You never know with Power BI. No, Power BI is great because you can stream directly to it from the Streaming Analytics job. So the Streaming Analytics job pulls from the IoT hub that we have set up here, and the IoT hub code is being run on the Node.js Raspberry Pi implementation. So right now, as you can see, there's nothing being streamed. If we go ahead and go back here to the VNC, let's go, because I'm going to have to control it again because we'll need to work on how to fly. There we go. So go ahead and hover it, which I believe it did. Is it sending stuff? It's got all this information that we're displaying. See, it looks like it's sending. So there you go. Voila. So you can see now that the altitude was much greater before. If I go lower, we'll start back up. The perils of demoing. So if we go ahead and fly up. Make sure that So there are definitely some kinks to work out, but we can go ahead and get that up and running. I think in emergency mode we need to have it restart. Go ahead and have it hover. And start sending telemetry data again. And as you can see, it wasn't collecting any data at all there. That's fine. So we have it fly up high above. And we have it low. Ground. Let it go till it crashes. I'll just let it go. Okay. You never know when it'll crash. Hopefully it doesn't run into it. But now, let's go. Now we're going to actually go to the it is also streaming to the Power BI, but also to the Data Analytics Store, which is where we will take our next micro challenge, taking the data and then making it actionable, right? So if we look in here, we should see some data from there. In JSON format, and we'll take that and put that into HTML. Bring in some data. Yeah, it's still going. Pretty cool. So we go ahead and do that into the studio. This will be this is our demo. Guardian Drone Angel. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, until we get it actually making the drone